Okay, so today I just wanted to talk about how everyone can take advantage of Summit this upcoming week, even if you're not going, because I know a lot of people aren't going this year, just because you joined later or it's just not working out with your schedule, and um, that just happens. But I really want to encourage everyone to go next year because me and Becca can speak to this, that it is one of the best experiences of your life. Um, this will be my third summit, and I'm just as excited about this one as I was about the first one that I went to. And I think every single year it gets more exciting because you've made more friends, and you are just so excited to see them in person. And it's people that you maybe have never met in person before, or it's friends that you have like hung out with in person several times now, and you're just so excited to get to see them again. So Summit is an awesome thing and is so important for your business. So next year you have got to go. um, so the first thing that you can do to still take advantage of the summit, because the summit experience is something that when we're there, we're going to be sharing about it the whole time. Like, we're going to be posting pictures, we're going to be posting videos, and just talking about all the fun things that we're doing. But you can still do that even though you're not there. You can still talk about it on your Instagram stories, in your posts, and just talk about the fun and exciting things that we are getting to do while we're there, and how you're excited to get to do that next year. Um, So just talk about what it is, because most people have no idea what Summit is. Like, if you just say, my coach friends are going to Summit this week, they're not going to have any idea what you're talking about. And if you want to use some curiosity marketing and just say that, and then maybe you'll get some questions from people and they'll say, oh, what's Summit? What is that? I've never heard of that. Um, you can do that, but just talk about what it is. Talk about how it's our annual coach event that we go to every single year. Um, all of the corporate executives will be there. Carl will be there. The guys that host the National Wake Up Call every week will be there. All of the trainers will be there. And then all of the top coaches will be there. Pretty much everyone is at Summit. Um, and then talk about what we're getting to do while we're there. So at Summit, when you get there on Thursday, you go and you register, and they have it all set up to where you register based on your rank. And so, like, all of the coaches have one place where they go register. Ruby coaches have a booth. Emerald coaches have a booth. And then you do Diamond, and then Star Diamond is its own. So it's kind of cool to get to like walk in there, and especially if you're a Diamond coach or an Emerald coach and you get to go to your little booth in there, they're so excited to see you when you go in there to register. And they can see on there like all of these things that you've qualified for, because throughout the year they'll have different challenges to where you can qualify for things for Summit, like special invite only parties, or getting to do an extra workout, or getting to do a photo op with the trainers, just different things. And when you register, they see all those things that you qualified for. And the people that are there are just like so excited for you that you're there, first of all. And then they're so excited that you have been so successful. And they can see that from your success, because you're successful, it means you're helping people. And so they will always talk about that every single year when I've registered. It's just been, they're just like so grateful for you and what you do as a coach. And that's really a huge thing that I love about Summit, is just all of the recognition that they give us while we're there, and how like grateful Beachbody is for us to be coaches and the difference that we're making in people's lives. So talk about that. We get to register. They'll give you a cool little medal that has your rank on it. You get a name tag. And this is like one of my favorite parts. And so the like more successful you are, so if you're like a Success Club All-Star or a Success Club All-Star Legend, you'll get a little ribbon that will attach to the bottom of your name tag. And then if you qualify for other things, you get a ribbon for every one, and you attach them to your name tag. And some people's name tags will literally be like so long, like hanging around their neck. It'll hang down to like their knees because they've done all these things. And I think that, I don't know, I'm a recognition person. Like, I love that. I love to be like recognized and for people to say thank you for all that you've done. So that is something that I always look forward to. So you can talk about the recognition. And then, so we have an event every night. So there'll be an opening ceremony on the first night. And it's kind of just like a welcome, like, party pretty much. They'll have some speakers. They usually give us a few new announcements on the first night, like maybe some new programs that are coming out. They'll probably talk about Lift 4 since it's coming out right after Summit. They will, what else will they do? Oh, if you are a 2-star diamond or above, you get to walk across the stage, and they recognize everyone for each level, like 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 15-star diamond. And then we usually like go out to eat as a team after and just have fun, do whatever we want. And then during the day on Friday and Saturday, so we will have a live workout Friday morning. You get to pick which trainer you want to work out with, which is pretty cool. And then during the day on Friday and Saturday, we go to a general session, which is everyone. And that's where they usually have like the main stage speakers. So like Melanie Mitro and Bonnie Engel and coaches like them will speak on that stage. And then they'll also have, I don't know who their guest speaker is. Last year they brought in Brendon Burchard, who wrote the book High Performance Habits. If you all haven't read that one, it's a really good one. And then, so Friday night will be an invite-only party every year pretty much. And this year you had to qualify for Success Club in, I think it was April and May, and then have a total of, I think you had to like hit Success Club 10 in April and May. But then you get invited to that party, and they just do something fun. I think this year it's like a state fair theme, and it's like all desserts and a bunch of stuff. I don't know what else they'll have planned for us. And then Saturday morning is probably the most fun part of the whole thing, and it's the live super workout. And everyone who is at Summit will go and work out together outside. I think they're having it this year somewhere. It's like some big circle thing that they have in Indianapolis. But they always do it outside. Like when we were in Nashville, it was on Broadway, and they closed off the whole street. And it's just like thousands and thousands of people all working out together, and it is so much fun. And then Saturday, we'll have more workshops and get to learn from all of the top coaches. And that is something that is so huge because they've been so successful, and they have taken time to put together a presentation and come and talk to us and teach us what's working for them. And then we leave Summit with all of these notes and all of this information and all of this stuff that we want to put into place in our own businesses. And it's just so exciting to get to learn from them, especially like basically one-on-one, because for the workshops we're in smaller groups. But that's a lot of fun. And then we'll have the closing ceremony on the last night. And that's where they'll announce the Beachbody Challenge winners, and we get to hear all of their stories. And we're usually all crying during that part because their stories are just so touching, and what people have overcome to get to where they are is just incredible. So you can talk about all of those things and talk about the new announcements that they release while we are there. I know I will be going live in my team page as often as I can, just to keep, so you all will know all the important announcements and updates and things as soon as possible. So, and I'll try to go live in there for some trainings maybe if you all want me to, if you want to see some of those. But I'll also be posting like my notes that I take while I'm there, and anything that I learn that I think will be useful for everyone on our team, I will share all of that in the team page. So make sure you're checking that pretty frequently over the next weekend, so Thursday through Saturday. And then talk about, this is kind of the thing that I would focus on the most, I guess, if I wasn't going to Summit, is the fact that I was going to go next year, and talk about why you're so excited to go next year, the things that you're looking forward to that you're going to get to do, and then invite people to go with you next year. Because every single person on this call can go to Summit next year and have a team going with them too. And that, I think, is one of the most exciting things, is every single year. So the first year I went, it was just me. I didn't bring anyone with me from my team. Last year, it was me and Becca, and then Megan came too. And then this year, it's me and Becca, and then another new coach of Becca's, Marley, is coming. And so next year, I want it to be all of us. And it will be so much fun just to get together and spend the weekend with each other and learn together and work out together and everything. So talk about that. Talk about going next year. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Okay, so this is really important. So Saturday night at the celebration is when they will announce where Summit will be next year. It's kind of like the very last thing that they tell us. And they'll have some like big to-do of how they tell us the location for Summit 2019. But as soon as they release that, they also will put up the link for you to get your ticket for Summit next year, and you can go ahead and get it in advance. And that's what I will do. I always just go ahead and buy my ticket now for next year because it's the cheapest. Most of the time I think it's $145, but the longer you wait, they have certain dates to where the price will go up each time. And then I think the most that I've ever seen is like $195. But then if you don't have your ticket in advance and you just show up at Summit, it's like $200 and something. So buying it in advance is always the best thing. And also, if you just go ahead and get it and you go ahead and make a hotel reservation, or we start talking about a hotel reservation, then you're like kind of already committed to going. And you can go ahead a year in advance, mark it on your calendar, make sure you don't make any other plans for that weekend, and just make sure that you know about it and that you do whatever you can to get there, because it is so important for your business. And then I didn't have a whole lot to say about this, but the last thing I want to talk about is that you can talk about with your new coaches is the Success Starter program. So when you're a brand new coach, if you hit Success Club during your first 3 months as a coach, so say you join, I think the way it works is your first full month. So say you joined today. Say you had a coach join today, and they don't hit Success Club in June, but I think they give them a break because they don't have the full month. If they would hit Success Club in July, August, and September, they will get a free ticket to Summit next year. And that's what I did my first year that I went to Summit. I got a free ticket like that because they call it the Success Starter program. So it's just hitting Success Club your first 3 months as a coach. So I always try to make sure I tell people about that. I feel like sometimes I forget about it, and I need to really make sure that, I guess I should update my welcome email and everything to talk about that program to make sure that everyone knows, because that is a really good deal to get to go for free. So with that, does anyone have any questions about anything? I don't even know how long I talked. What time is it? 9:20. No questions? Y'all want to talk about anything else? I'm going to unmute everyone.
Okay, well, we're going. It's been a rough morning already.
No questions? No other things you want to talk about?
Where do I put my suitcase? I did see the post in our little group thing of what people are kind of going to wear. Still, still don't know. All I know is I have a black dress in there.
Okay.
So, wearing dinner.
I forgot
Then, huh?
I forgot that you were coming.
Yeah.
Yay! That's so exciting. I don't know how I forgot that. So, okay, I really don't know what I'm bringing because I really wanted to go shopping, but I also really don't want to spend any money right now. I'm trying to be very smart with my money, and I don't need to go shopping, so I'm going to try my best to find things that are already in my closet. But for Wednesday night for the dinner, I'm wearing just like a cotton black romper because I'm going to be traveling. So I'm flying out of Charlotte at 6:30. I'm supposed to land at like 8, and I'm hoping I can be to the restaurant by 9. So I'm going to be a little bit late, but I'm wearing that because it's kind of cute, but it's still comfortable. And then like obviously for the workouts, just bring normal workout clothes. For the workshops and stuff during the day, I would just bring something that you're going to be comfortable in. So if you wanted to wear like a cuter outfit, you can, but most people are just going to be in workout clothes. And that's probably what I will be in. Like I might wear like a khaki pair of shorts or something that are comfortable, but I would not like dress up a lot for the during the day stuff just because we're sitting there all day long and you want to be comfortable and not feel like tight and constrained. And I don't know. I would wear workout clothes for that too. Just make sure you bring clean ones because you will get so disgusting during the workouts.
Super workout.
Yeah, but then for Friday night is the Success Club party if you got invited, or I think we're going to dinner for Rachel's birthday. So you can pretty much wear whatever you want for that. Most of the time everyone will wear like a dress or a romper or something just cute to dress up a little bit. But again, I mean, whatever you're comfortable wearing, it really doesn't matter. Like at Summit, you will see people in workout clothes for every single event, and you will see people in like ball gowns for the last night. Like it's the whole spectrum. Like you can wear whatever you want. And then, so same thing for Saturday during the day, and then Saturday night, either black or white. And I will most likely wear heels at night, like wedges or something, but
Comfortable ones.
Comfortable because we want to do a lot of walking. Because I think all of the events that we go to are within walking distance from each other. So we'll usually like walk to the celebration and then we'll be there and then we'll go out after for dinner or something. So just make sure that you wear comfortable shoes or at least bring like a purse where you can put some flats in there if you want. Oh, you're muted.
How much extra money should we have on hand?
Okay, so the things that you're going to spend money on are food, so like lunch and dinner every day, and then if you bring like beach bars or Shakeology with you, then you will have snacks and stuff. But they will have a Shakeology bar, and you'll buy tickets for those. And I can't remember. Can you remember how much they are, Megan? Like $5?
I feel like 5. I think
it's like $5 or something. Is a little bit more than like the normal price for Shakeology. If you like divided it out, I think it's like less than $4. But at Summit and stuff, it's like $5 for one because they blend it up for you with like banana and peanut butter and all that. They'll have different options. So what we'll usually do is like go work out and then we'll go to the Shakeology bar and get a shake before we go back to the room to change and get ready for the rest of the day. So you'll need money for that. And then the only other thing is if you want to buy stuff at the core.
Okay.
Which
it's just like a big shop. There's a ton of stuff there.
The first year that I went, I spent like $300 at the core. But then I like really didn't wear a lot of the stuff that I bought. So last year, I think I bought like one shirt. And
You got this cute workout outfit too.
oh yeah, that's what I got. The pants. I got a pair
Yeah.
of pants and a sports bra. That's what I got.
Okay.
So, but the quality of the Beachbody apparel has gotten so much better in the last 2 years. So I don't know how. I'm probably not going to spend money. But also, if you are like low on anything, like Shakeology or Energize or any of that, they'll have it there too. Because that's like, I am pretty much getting ready to run out of some stuff. But I was like, I'm not even going to bother to order it because it's not going to get here before I leave. But I was like, they'll have it there. I'll just buy it there.
Okay.
But and another cool thing about things you buy at the core is you get volume for it. So like when
You get personal volume points.
yeah. So anything you buy at the core, you get PV points for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'd probably be all right with like $200-$300.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we usually like won't go like we're not gonna go out to dinner somewhere where it's gonna cost you like $50 for dinner. Like it's not like it's gonna be that way.
Sunny and I are riding together, so we're splitting gas costs, and then we're staying in an Airbnb. So we're just gonna go to the grocery store and pack up those people's houses with food that we're gonna meal prep.
Yeah.
So that, like, if we ever are we gonna be out for lunch, or do we?
Yeah, we'll be out for lunch most likely.
Okay, then we won't do that.
Yeah, because see what we'll do is we'll go work out, and then you'll go back and get ready and change, and then you'll go to like the opening general session, which is in the morning from like 9 to 12 or some time frame like that. And then we'll like go get something for lunch and then go to the afternoon workshops. So we won't really go back to the room again until we go to get ready for the night stuff.
Okay.
Be prepared to not sleep at all.
I don't sleep now. I haven't slept for like 2.5 years, so it's good.
We'll be good.
I'm so sorry to tell you that, Megan.
That's all
You won't ever sleep again.
We're getting like 4 or 5 hours straight now, so I'm.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Katie, I just love your little dog. He is so he always like sits right there like, I'm here too.
No.
This is totally off topic, but I am getting Deacon a brother.
Aww.
No. Look, Cass. Look.
But I put down a deposit on a puppy this week.
What kind of puppy? Bo.
No.
It's another Shih Tzu. So I'm getting him from the same lady that I got Deacon from, and he is Deacon's nephew.
Oh,
Y'all can see it.
Aww.
How little he is. I'm so excited. He won't be ready for me to pick him up until August, though.
No.
He was just born last week. But I'm so excited because I always let Tyler take Deacon and his sister. Like, his sister and his mom keep him all the time because I feel so bad leaving him home by himself when I'm at work all the time. So I'm like, I'm getting him a brother so they can both stay at my house and be with me.
These two keep each other entertained 24/7. It's so nice. Like, you don't have to entertain them. They just entertain themselves.
I know. That's what I need.
Allison, my question is, will Deacon's brother run across the show ring like Deacon did at Gallatin?
Probably. That was funny. No, but I'm going to name him Sawyer.
Aww.
I was like, I think it goes well with Deacon and Sawyer.
Yeah.
that's cute.
I'm so excited. Okay, does anybody have any other questions? It can be non-summit related. Anything? While we're just chatting.
I do have a question on this Lift 4. So right now we're doing the VIP access, right?
Yes.
So what does that entail?
Okay, so Lift 4 doesn't officially release on BOD until October.
Mm-hmm.
But, so that's when all BOD members will get it, is October. But you can purchase the VIP early access and get it on July 16th. So if you purchase the early access bundle, you will get, so right now you'll get access to the before Lift 4 workouts, and then you'll get access to the program on July 16th.
Okay.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Wait.
It's kind of confusing the way they're doing it, but
Which bundles everybody buying? Because I know there's like 3 or 4 different ones I was looking at on the other night.
so
I think I'm just gonna get the one that has access to the workout because I just got a new shipment of Shakeology, Energize, and Recover, so I don't need any of that right now.
See, that's what I was thinking. I just ordered mine.
yeah. So as a coach, we can only order from that one column. Y'all saw
Yeah.
the I posted. So I'm probably just gonna get the digital only. I don't know if I'll get. I don't know. I'll probably get the accessory bundle just so I can get the bands. But I have resistance bands somewhere. I just don't know where they are.
Yeah, I've got bands.
Yeah, so I mean, if you have bands, then you don't really need the accessory bundle. You could just get the VIP early access, which is
Like $26 or
$40.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly probably gonna get that because I think you can. I think I had ordered my bands that have the handles on them from Amazon, and they were super cheap. They were like $15. So I honestly might just do that. I just haven't done it yet because I want to finish out 80-day obsession before I start it. So I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
I have one more month of insanity to do.
I can't believe you're
Like
doing
this week is the recovery week, and then I have month 2. Then once we finish that, then Jason's joining me to do lift 4.
it.
That'll be the first time we ever did anything together because he's a gym dude.
Yeah.
So
I
that'll be fun.
have been trying to get Tyler to work out with me forever, so I might get him to get on the lift 4 thing because I would like just work out 3 days a week for 30 minutes. Like that will help so much because he has so much stress and anxiety. Like I was like, you got to do something. He has high blood pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jason
So hard.
Jason was I think like 70 pounds over what he's comfortable with. So
That's like Tyler. That's how he is.
he's on a heart pill and blood pressure pills and everything, and he's lost 30 pounds and has cut one of his pills down to like half, and then he can pretty much get off of the other one.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah. So and he's kind of where he's lost so much weight in 2 months, he's getting ready to hit that plateau.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So, and I said, just do this lift 4 with me. It's only 4 days a week. You can still go to the gym. It's only half an hour. So he's going to do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm like so looking forward to half an hour workouts after doing
Me
2
too.
rounds of 80.
Yes.
So,
Like, oh my Lord. Yesterday I was cussing the computer, you guys. Like, I was so mad. I was like, I just want to quit. This is awful. I was so mad. And it's like, I still love the workout. I still love the program. I'm just getting to where I need something different.
see, I did not like 80-day obsession at all.
Really?
I didn't like it.
My first round,
I need HIIT in my life. I need that like high intensity, or else I just get bored.
Yeah.
So I did 80-day for like 2 weeks, and then I'm not happy. So I quit, and then I tried it again, and I tried it for like, I don't know, 3 weeks maybe, and I hated it again. I was like, this just isn't for me. But then, like, because Sunny and I do a lot of stuff together, and Sunny really likes it. I'm like, well, that's not for me. But I love, I'm just going to go back to Shanti. So I did, and I'd never done Insanity. I did Max 30 last year. But I love it. I do it every single day of my life. I love it so much. But then anyone I talk to, they're all, I hate that. Not for me.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't.
well,
I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I know that I need to get better at it. So I'm excited about it.
like it's one of the only ones that I've actually woken up and craved to do.
Insanity?
Yeah.
You,
Isn't it a little crazy? It's a little crazy.
you are crazy because I did Insanity for 1 month. I did Max 30 when everybody else was doing it, and like Becca and Kelsey and them were doing it. I made it through the first month, and then I was like, oh, heck no, I'm done. Like,
See, I like the classic Insanity more than the Max 30.
I haven't done that one.
Okay. I like it because you do your warm up and then there's like 10 minutes of stretching. And then you do like 15 to 20 minutes of high intensity cardio and then more stretching.
Oh,
It's amazing. Max 30, you just kill yourself for like 25 minutes straight and then kind of stretch. And your whole body hurts.
I started Max 30 when I found out I was pregnant, so I didn't get to make it all the way through because I just couldn't.
I like the other one. I like good old classic Insanity more. Although it's longer, it's not at the same time.
Yeah, I think I would like that better just because when I was doing Max 30, I was literally dreading it every day. I was like, it was like torture. I hated every day of it. I hated it.
Yeah, like when I did it last year, I would think to myself, don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up.
Yeah.
You know? And then this one, I'm thinking, all right, yesterday you did 12. Let's get to 14.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can push yourself a little more. And then there are the fit tests. So every 2 weeks. And it's funny because like Jason will come in here and have the pen and paper out for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So he's like my, kind of like my coach over here sitting on the couch. And I'll be like, this is not how this is supposed to be. You're supposed to be doing it with me. And,
Yeah.
no, I'm good. So.
No. I'm so glad that we have started doing these every other Saturday, especially because I'm here by myself. So it like gives me something to look forward to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
I
went.
Hmm?
What?
I almost did not get out of bed this morning. I have had 5 hours of sleep all week long. Like I have literally killed myself this week, and I was like, nope, I got to do it because I've got to start off this week better than I did last week. So
Yeah,
I'm glad
I missed you. I've seriously missed you so much.
Oh, this week was crazy. I leave my house at 4:15 to go to work. I get home at 3:30 in the afternoon. Then I had to be back at church at 5 o'clock, and it's like a 15-minute drive to church. So I was coming home, getting like maybe 20 minutes of workout done, taking a shower, turning around, and running right back out the door and getting home at 9 o'clock and waking back up at 3:45. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I went to bed last night at 8 o'clock and just woke up like 5 minutes before you text me.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that, first off. And second off, I understand about going to bed that early because since Tyler's been gone, as soon as I go to work, my like hour to hour and a half I have in the morning before my workout is like my me time. And I do development and all that stuff. And so then I do that and I work out, I go to work and I come home and then I do this week. Oh, I need to find my tracker. I've been using my tracker this week, you guys, and it's been going so good. I have been doing my power hour and getting all my little tracker things checked off, and literally as soon as I get done with that, I just go to bed. Like, there's no reason for me to stay up. But here's my tracker I've been doing this week.
Oh, good.
I didn't do anything yesterday, really, because I was just so exhausted and I needed a break, so I watched a movie when I got home instead. But I'm going to get back on it today. So what I did, my goal with that, I still need to post this team call when we talked about all of this. I just realized that the other day because I was having trouble getting it to upload to YouTube, and it was not working that day when I was trying to post it. But so what I did was I've been using Google Streak, like Katie taught us how to use. And then I kind of modified the tracker that I showed y'all from Lindsay, and I just printed it off. That way I can just stick it in my purse. I stick it in my little notebook that I carry around with me all the time. And then as I do things throughout the day, I just like scribble in like who I talk to and like check everything off. And then today I'm going to go back to my Google Streak and like make sure all of these people that I talked to this week are in there in like whatever category that they need to be. And I think that's helping a lot, because it's like the very last question on there, you know, it says, would I want to attract me as a coach based on today's efforts? And it's like, I almost can't let myself go to bed until I can say yes to that question. And it's really helping. But then even though I didn't like send new follow-ups or invites or anything yesterday, I kind of like took a break. I can still like check off the things that I did do. So when normally I would have felt like I was like not a failure, but like I didn't really do my job as a coach yesterday. I used to, but since I was able to mark off like half of the things on this list yesterday, I was like, oh, well, I still did do things yesterday for my business, even though I didn't do everything. So I don't know. It kind of made me feel better. So.
Yeah, Allison, when I printed that off, I don't know what it did. So I had to go back through there and like modify it on Excel.
Yeah. I think you have to just do it like fit to one page or something, and it should like make it all print the same.
Okay.
But because I don't know if did I share it with you guys? I guess I did.
I think it's on your Facebook team page. I think it's in your files, I think. You did show it to us.
I was like, yeah, I have it on my laptop.
Okay, good. Because I actually like printed this off the week before last, and some of the categories still didn't fit right with me, and it wasn't like asking the questions that I wanted to answer. So I went back and changed it up even a little bit more, because it was like, I don't know, like for me personally, I didn't feel like I needed to check that off every day or answer it in the same way that she asked the question.
Yeah.
And there were some things on there that I was like, I don't need to track this every day because I just do it. And it was just like, I don't know, important to me for it to be on there. So I changed it a little bit more. I think it's going to work really well. Okay. Katie, we got the last workout of phase 2. And Dana.
I'm a week behind y'all.
I'm going to die.
I'm like not excited about this workout. I haven't worked out very hard this week, and I think I might just die.
Well, I have worked out hard this week, and I think I'm going to die because but with phase 2 of 80 Day Obsession, by the time I get to Friday, I'm just tired. Like my body is tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, I think that's why I struggled so much, because I was like, my muscles are just tired. Like I can't do this. Or I will say that phase 3 is better. So after we make it through today, when we get to phase 3, it is my favorite. Phase 3 is my favorite. It's so much better.
Are you doing Lift 4 when it starts?
Mm-hmm. So I'm actually not going to do peak week for this round of 80 Day Obsession, because so there's 5 weeks after. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 weeks until Lift 4 starts. So July 16th, but we have 5 weeks of 80 Day Obsession left if you include peak week. So I'm just going to finish out phase 3, and then on the 16th, I'm going to start Lift 4. Because the 17th is my birthday, so I won't have to be super strict on myself.
What does the meal plan look like for Lift 4?
I really have no idea.
I looked at it. It looks similar to 80 Day Obsession, like all the other ones look. Like,
Okay.
you have so many protein, so many carbs or whatever, but
Yeah.
I think he does modify it so that you can build muscle.
Okay, because
I did
Becca
only saw it in a video on YouTube. There's
Oh,
like a part where they just flash what the meal plan is. We looked at it yesterday.
okay. So
I listened to one of the videos, one of the Q&A videos with Joel, and he said something about you could use containers or you can modify it without containers.
Mhm.
Right. We're just modifying without containers. Is what we're doing, at
I'm
least.
curious if when you bought your early access, when you get the before Lift 4 stuff, if it gave you a sample of the meal plan. So I don't know. Has anyone bought theirs? Didn't know if it does or not.
No.
Okay, I don't know either. So Becca had texted me, I think the day before yesterday, and was like, is Lift 4 not using the containers? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. And she was like, well, none of the bundles come with a set of containers, which I thought was kind of strange. I didn't really notice. And she was kind of upset about that just because she feels like, especially when people are first starting, the containers are super helpful. And I was like, well, you can do two things. You can either just tell people what the measurements are for the containers, or you can add a set of containers to their bundle, because I think they're like $12 or something if you wanted to add them on to the challenge pack. But I also was kind of thinking that Lift 4 might be using more of the 2B mindset program.
I think it is. I'm trying to. I have it. Let me look at the program materials and see if it.
But I thought when Joel did I thought when I watched the video last week, he showed the containers.
See, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna be honest, I have not done my homework enough on it. I've kind of just been like getting information just sporadically from wherever. I haven't actually like sat down and tried to study it and figure it all out.
I'm gonna try to share my screen so you guys can see it.
Okay. Just from the girls that I followed who were in the test group, I think it looked like they were doing 2B mindset with it.
So here's the.
Computer is.
There's a cheat day. Let me see. Page 12. Oh, stop. It's okay.
So it's container.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's the.
This is based on your weight. It's not based on a calculation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm forever stuck in plan A.
Same.
I'm forever stuck in plan F. Oh,
No, you're not forever stuck in plan F. You're going to get there.
No.
guys,
The last pictures were awesome, by the way.
Yeah, they were. So,
I did not share them on my Facebook. I just put it on ours. I was terrified to share them.
They look really good.
Thank you.
that was awesome. You're not forever stuck. And see right now for 80 Day Oppression, I'm in plan B. But okay, I have been writing down and tracking everything I've been eating for the last week. And at first I was like, I lost, but it was because I had pigged out on Mexican food and margaritas one night last week when I was